all in the movie screen, flaunting facts in every scene. What life really is, we are all higher beings having a human experience. I'm all the way up with the highest heights, seeing through a guided eye. You don't transcend your mind till you do, you paralyze. The government is terrorists. We don't have to live in fear. Research your birth year, learn your higher purpose. We struggling to live, it's not meant to be the...
What's good with all my amazing beings out there? So listen, today I want to talk about the energy of the 5 beings that are around you most. Now, we all know the saying. We all know how they tell us that we are the equal of the 5 people that we are around most. So, if you are around anyone that is lacking, that is procrastinating, that is holding you back in any way or holding themselves back, that energy affects you, okay? So, even though we all are on a mission to get to where we are going, we have to ask ourselves, are the main 5 beings that are around us moving as efficiently, as accurately, and taking themselves as seriously as you take yourselves? You have to make sure that it's not even necessarily a comparison as in to put them down, but it's basically an evaluation, right, of what you are doing and where your mindset and your vibrational energy is in comparison to theirs. Like I said, it's not comparing them to put them down. It's just making sure that what they're doing are not affecting you. And at the end of the day, as sad as it is, the reality is that if your best friend wants to club and hang out and drink and smoke and do all these different things, right? Their energy can affect you, because if you don't drink and don't smoke and you're strong enough to be around them but not feel the need to do so, say for instance, they energy might bring upon forgetfulness. So now they lose their keys every other night and they calling you like, yo, I'm at the bar, I'm stranded, or I'm at such and such house, I'm stranded, I need a ride. And you the go-to person because you're dependable and they're contacting you. So now you have to stop what you're doing because this your person, right? This your man, this your homie, this your girl. So now you feel obligated to stop and drop everything you doing to help them, or not even if it's to drop them, it's to, now you have to plan them in with your day and your momentarily, actions of what you're doing. And you have to now make sure you get to them and help them out and take anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours of your time and day is going to get interrupted because you have an irresponsible being. And nothing is wrong with beings being irresponsible if that's what they choose to do, right? But if that's not what you choose to do with your time, your energy, do you see how the connection is there, right? So now you have to focus on, do you want that in your life, right? And if you do, then of course you have to learn to keep these beings at a distance. I've gotten to a point where I don't want anyone around me who are not at certain vibrations, but I do have beings around that aren't at my vibration, but they're not too much lower than me, but they're still not where I would expect the main 5 people around me to be at. So I just keep them at a distance. Some beings are in my life in more distance than other, but that's because I value my energy and I value my mindset and I value where I am going at this point in time in my life. And so it's like I said, it's nothing against anyone. It's just taking yourself seriously enough to know that you are worth pushing everyone away to bring in full-on blessings to yourself. Okay? So you also want to keep in consideration the fact that you should be moving towards aligning with beings that are already where your desires are to be, okay? So if you want to have, a lot of people are going into real estate or are in real estate. So you want to find beings that are already in real estate who have already flipped houses or already on a roll with flipping houses, and then see if they'll, mentor you or don't mind showing you the ropes, or they might charge you a little fee, or they want to charge you a large amount, whatever it may be. You want to make sure you're putting the energy, the time, and the effort and the currency into that, because not everyone is willing to give away information. You have genuine people that's willing to, exchange that information and energy with you, but they all about their money, So, and that's still fine. Everything, you shouldn't expect anyone to give you anything free. So in the case that you have a genuine being that is willing to give you something free of charge, I do recommend that you are appreciating that, you're being timely about, linking up with them and meeting up with them and everything like that. So just make sure that you're putting your energy and your efforts towards, just being as genuine as you are truly, and then aligning with those who are genuine. So make sure you're reaching out to those who are already successful in the field, in the area that you desire to be in, so that you may, match their vibrational energy. And you want to make sure when you get around these beings that you are consciously making an effort to immediately change yourself to grow for the better, because you don't want to get around these beings and you start to bring them down, because they will immediately sense that energy and sense that you're not growing as efficiently or you're not taking yourself as seriously as they are. They'll X you out the picture, because if they're a spiritual being that's on their A game, they will sense that and they will take it as if you're not being serious. You could be as serious as you want to be, but they'll still take it as you're not being as serious. And I'm not saying all spiritual beings will. There are different spiritual beings, because you have some spiritual beings like me. I'm open. I'm overly giving with my time and my energy and my level of patience and understanding, which I'm attempting to grow away from, because it definitely is something that holds me back. And at the end of the day, the beings that are just, hey, you have to be on it or they cutting you off like this. Nothing's wrong with that, because like I said, they know their value and they're valuing themselves to the point where they do not want to be connected with any beings that have one little slip up. Even though one little slip ups happen, right? But all beings don't feel that that's something that should happen. They want complete perfection or imperfection perfectly, So, I guess it just depends on each individual. But I'm going to let that just sit with you all. I don't want to give you all too much at a time. I just definitely want you all to know that when you live a life full of passion, everything is amazing, and I'm not kidding. So I'm going to give you more updates about what I've been doing and how I've been growing and where everything is going with me and for me. And I'm here to definitely do the same. I'm here to walk you through whatever steps that you may need to help you transform to your highest and greatest self. So with that being said, make sure you are following me on Instagram at _AUHMAZIN _ That's amazing. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Amazing music. So with that being said, everyone have an amazing day. And remember, everything is amazing. You are amazing. Thank you for viewing.
Death ain't scary cause our conscience don't die. If you really wanna find out why you're alive, meditate, find out what you here for. Power is knowledge, it resides in our mental. And my lyrics getting too